So, we got cooked by the Spurs, as you would have it without Steph, I suppose, as the whole organization supposedly is Steph Curry merchants. And it was a fucking horrible game, really disgusting, and I'm also agitated by the end of Liverpool versus City, where we should have gotten a clear penalty, but unfortunately the Premier League refereeing is and always has been and will be a joke, so at least they're consistently horrible, just like the Warriors without Steph Curry. So I guess there's that. It was a really awful game. Just sloppy, ugly. The Spurs were getting wide open three-pointers. While I understand that they have been shooting 35% this whole year on wide open three-pointers, which is rather miraculous, they were shooting well tonight, and we were leaving them wide open, and it was horrible, man. And any big body against us will get a good game. This time it was Dominic Barlow off the bench with 19 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block, and he was all over the game. And they were just more energetic, more young. They wanted it more. They were more, more chemistry between them because, well, we once again had a different starting lineup. This time, Trace Jackson-Davis in the starting lineup with Chris Paul, of course, for the injured Steph Curry. Wiggins off the bench. Steve Kerr said he wanted a defensive lineup out there, and he put Andrew Wiggins, his best point of attack defender, on the bench. So there's that, I suppose. And yeah, Kerr. Justin Golden Space is one of my favorite follows on Twitter. Link in the description or something, and you see him on the screen so you can find him yourself. Pointed it out really well that Steve Kerr either does nothing at all or he overdoes things. And this time I think he's overdoing it not only with Wiggins, but with Clay, who, apparently can't be a better defender than Podziemski in a game like this, where we had no spacing out there, which meant Kuminga couldn't get going early on and was really bad until the fourth quarter where he got it going and, tried to take over in some shape or form, but he's just not simply yet ready for the number one option things, especially without Steph, right? Because Steph just opens up the game for him so much. Had a really good fourth quarter, but it was way too late. We had Draymond fadeaways out there, which, hey man, appreciate Dre fadeaways. We just once again overdid it, right? Clay was really good. 27 points, should have played a bigger role. I know he had 3 turnovers, but he should have been out there more, but he was unfortunately in foul trouble. Andrew Wiggins should have started instead of Podziemski, or Clay instead of Podziemski. I feel like if you want to really go for a defensive lineup, why not go Wiggins, Kuminga, Draymond, and Trace? Like, that's the same amount of spacing and obviously better defense, but I guess he just does not know what to do with Kuminga defensively all around, I suppose, because he's not as great, one-on-one as you would like him to be, and he's not Draymond, obviously, roaming, so I guess he's kind of split between Kuminga, and he does not want to send him on the bench for the way he's been playing, right, while Wiggins, of course, missed some time and all that. Moody 2 of 11, had a rough shooting night, and we all did, right? Kuminga early on had like 3 mid-range jumpers, all were, I'm pretty sure, strong on the backside of the rim. Chris Paul was really bad shooting-wise, 4 of 9 in the end, but his mid-range was awful, and he was no threat offensively. And yeah, it was just really bad and ugly. Like, what else is there to say, right? Bad point of attack defense, just overall leaving wide open shooters. While I guess that was the game plan, but once we wanted to adjust, they were just hot, and then we were just consistently left behind, and we always had some comeback signs, but they always answered with a three-pointer, right? Whether it was Devontae Graham, Keldon Johnson had some killer threes, Malachi Branham had a killer three-pointer, so it was fucking horrific, and we played them again with Wemby on Monday, probably without Steph still, so we'll see what Steve Kerr does if he overthinks it again. Kuminga says he wants the team to be connected from the start, but I mean, how can you be connected when once again you're having a completely different lineup together, right? This lineup never played together before tonight, and they are starting a game, and we're surprised that they have no chemistry, right? So, just a pitiful loss, really bad loss. We're now the 10th seed once again, of course. If we win our remaining games, the Lakers win their remaining games, we would be tied for the same record, but I'm pretty sure we still play them twice, right? So I guess the tiebreaker will be decided there. But we are losing once again ground. 2 winnable games. If we won those, we would have been 35-28, right behind the Mavericks, right pretty much tied with them. Instead, it's more of this bullshit, man. So, really frustrating. But at the end of the day, what can you do? We'll see what happens once Steph gets there. Fuck Manchester City, fuck Premier League corruption, and Steve Kerr, please get it together. Be kind to everyone but Manchester City and Premier League referees. Especially be kind to yourself. And I guess I'll see you all on Monday, it is. I'm pretty sure against the Spurs. So on Tuesday, I'll be ready with a video about that game. And yeah, leave a like, please.